So good evening, all of you. My name is Sujal Verma. I'm your accountability partner. So here I am presenting you a PPT to how to dress in an interview. Right? We all go for interview. We think just because of knowledge, because of our communication skill, we crack that interview. That's never gonna happen. If you go with your dirty clothes and you still think like you will crack that interview with knowledge or your communication skill, you are in a big trouble in future. So
Thank
first of all, we'll go for first impression. What is first impression? All of you know what is the first impression and why it is important. You will because you will never get a second chance to make a first impression. In English we say that uh, first impression is the last impression. Basically, employers start judging you before you can say hello. Means they just look at you and just think like, oh, he or she is wearing that type of clothes. Means clothes decides your background, because interviewer not know who are you, what background you came from. They have your just presence, and for that they are going to decide what background should you came from. Some people land a lot of interviews but rarely get selected. Do you know why? We go that, like, because of not means wrong attitude. Your attitude is okay, but sometimes dressing is a problem. So why dressing is a key of a, like, cracking of an interview, we discuss here. A clean and a neat profession actually appears an important step making a good first impression. As you can see, like in this picture, you can see that everyone is wear a formal dress. They are looking very well. They are looking very professional. Okay, like you don't want to interviewer focus on your, like, if a man go for an interview, he wears a white shirt having a yellow stain on it. You never want that interviewer start focusing on that strain many times. That was a disgusting first impression, right? So interview, basically interviewer wants to see you like a professional man, a professional woman, successful, and means you are the one who representing the company, right? So basically these are mainly key of the interview, dressing key. So let's start with our basic. Okay. So when you go for an interview, just wash, dry, and brush your hair first. Okay. Start with hair. Everyone start with after waking up morning, they go for fresh. Okay. So can we start with your hair? Remove all hats or headgears of any sort. This include earphone or Bluetooth or anything you are wearing, like in head or neck. Avoid that. That things are gonna do a help you to create a very bad impression, not very good impression. Wear only clean and iron clothes, right? Also wear polished and clean shoe, like uh, like shoe and a belt is a combination, like जो हमारी domestic consumption के लिए अभी like if you wear a brown shoe na, just wear brown belt, that help you very much. uh, like maintain your nails also. Like sometime you interviewer ask for just take a glass of water. When you grab that glass na, your nail should be highlighted. Okay, that's the also point. You just cut your nails in proper manner, try to maintain the proper manner. Women's, like, try to do proper nail paint, that type of things. So woman first, like, see this woman in picture, how is looking, like he's wearing a coat, shirt, carrying a, like, a board, pencil. He's looking professional, very professional. She's looking very professional. So these are the things that women should wear, like little jewelry. A woman not going for a, like, having a big jewelry around her neck. That's disgusting. Wearing like big earrings, that's a not thing. Wear just little jewelry, just little, a small, just a small thin pendant, okay, and a professional hairstyle. Just go before some hairstyle, or haircut parlor for your hair cleanness, stylist, or rebonding, whatever. Just go before an interview. Okay. About men's are always confused of wearing, means they thought that I have one t-shirt that enough for my whole year. That never gonna happen. Like, see, this man is still confused. Like, what should I wear? Should I go with my one one mighty t-shirt that I wear throughout the year, or should I try something new? Okay, so mainly men go for suit, long sleeve, button up shirt. Like, those are very, like, buttons are noticeable also. Some in some interviews, like Microsoft, Google, there's a interviews always keep noticing your shirt button. Also, like, it's a small thing, but interview are noticing it, right? Tie, what combination of tie you are wearing with your suit? Like, if you are wearing black suit, red tie is very good. If you are wearing a green suit, blue and red are very well. But if you're wearing a black suit and you wear a golden tie, that's disgusting, not a good choice. And a leather belt, these type of thing. Also, men, like, please avoid men to wear jewelry, or don't wear jewelry. If you wear then a little jewelry, like something of kada, like that thing, but especially I will say avoid it. And don't put so much perfume. Like, men's are putting means lot of perfume. Don't do that. Like, you want to you go for your job, or like you want to say, like, see, sir, how I am smelling, smell me. No, you're not going for that purposes also, right? So we move to our next slide. So, things to avoid. What things should we avoid before the interview? Showing midriff, especially for girls. If you don't know the midriff, you just Google it after the PPT. Showing midriff or showing tattoos. Mainly, tattoos are banned in government services. So, showing tattoos is not a good thing. Stain on your clothes. The stain I'm talking before, na, the previous slide I'm talking about. If you go with a white shirt and yellow stain on your shirt, that stain I'm talking about. Ripped and tattered clothes. Go with ironed clothes. That's good for you. Clothes are too, like, don't wear too small and too large clothes. Just wear fit clothes. Only wear fit clothes that make you look good or great or excellent. Words, like, if you wear like shirt and inch on shirt, like love New York, that types of things are written, those are very bad. Like, formal dress are not like that. You just wearing a t-shirt and something is written down, star girls, star king boys. That type of t-shirt are very poor. Like, you should mainly avoid that type of things also. The things we should always leave at our home, and we don't should carry at our interview, at our office, where we are going to interview. We don't carry these type of things, like paper cup. In the image you are seeing that paper cup, that Starbucks cup, that type of cup you're not going to carry in your interview. When you go for that interview room, you don't should be try to carry. Phone ringtone, please try before entering that room. Please try, your phone should be on silent. Okay. After that, earphone, I said before, earphone and wireless device like Bluetooth, like earbuds, like neck bands, these type of things are mainly avoid. You just leave at home. Okay. Chewing things like gum, toffee, many things like these type of things also we should avoid it, because you are going for an interview. Interviewer is asking a question, and you just sitting in front of him and start chewing chewing gum. It looks bad. It's create a bad impression that not gonna help you in your future, right? So, also, old bag or files means don't carry your old and dirty bag with you. Like the document in which you are taking your all documents, that bag should be clean and shiny. So interviewer thinks that, oh, he cares his document, so he also cares our company in a very good manner, right? Never carry cough and cold with you. Cough and cold means diseases. Like before going an interview, your interview start 24 hours before. Because if you eat like too much ice cream, if you drink too much cold drink, or if you go for a ride in like winters, then that gonna help. Like if you go in front of interviewer with your red eyes, like whole night you are not sleeping, chatting with someone, and then just you go with in front of interviewer and start and you're showing that your eyes are so red and they need sleep. That type of things can not gonna help you. Okay, so before 24 hours you should prepare. You should having a mindset that I am going, before I go to that room, that interview room, I will not going to carry any of the disease like cough, cold, or anything that affect my first impression. Right, let's move to the next slide. So, so learners, my dear learner, I just say like, dear learners, it's my says. So now it's your turn. Like I explain all things. Then this is a question, a list of question that you have to answer. I will send this on group. You have to answer these all question, that what I taught you means that show you understand my things or not. And at last but not the least, thank you so much. This is it. This is my presentation. Until then, take bye bye. I'm done, sir.
Yes, I think it was a very practical approach to dressing well for an interview, because as you said, you don't get a second chance to create your first impression. So I would like to give the stage now to Naveen sir, and then we'll go to Shabnam ma'am, then Gaurav, then Sajjan sir for your feedback on how it went. And for all of the rest, you can put your feedback on the chat box. I think Hina has already started, and I think somebody else has also. Sujal, please take a screenshot of all these things that you're getting, and please, I would request everybody to give your honest feedback, because it's a time that we're learning from each other and we're trying to grow. So no, I think very genuine feedback. Naveen sir, what is your feedback on this? And
Sure,
then we'll
Amit
go to
sir.
Shabnam. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Go ahead, sir.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Naveen. So, Sujal, your presentation is really, really wonderful, and it is very impressive and informative. You started the presentation with the importance of making a proper first impression. I think this is the first time I heard you, and the first impression that you have created is really nice. You went into minute details, which are really, really important, like how to brush their hair, wearing iron cloths, headphones, earphones, these kind of things, and even tie color combinations. Really very good. I wasn't expecting this. And the PPT you have prepared, the images, those were also really, really beautiful. You raised one important point, which many of us do not realize, that your interview starts 24 hours before you and the HR meets. This is one thing you have raised, and it is really important, which everyone should know. Overall, it was an amazing presentation. All the best.
Time now for Shabnam ma'am to come up. Shabnam, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening once again to everyone. As Sujal sir's presentation was very nice. It was his first presentation, I think. So today it was the first day in the PPT club which he presented, the first presentation which he has done, and it was really very amazing. Why? Because the topic which he has selected, that was so real. Why? Because we always go to an interview and there we face all these situations, and so many things I got to know about how Sujal has presented. His PPTs was very attractive. The slides were very attractive, and the way he presented was really real. It was not like he was presenting like reading and something. It was really, for his own words were there. So really, it was a very good job which you have done, Sujal. Thank you so much.
Time now for Gaurav, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. The like I Sujal that so many small things are there, but he present all the thing in a very nice way and explain very beautifully. Small thing. The way he present is small thing in a calm way, so everybody will understand what Sujal want to communicate with all the audience. So this is the rocking presentation. In a first presentation, see more presentation will come from Sujal. it's very nice.
Thank you so much, Gaurav sir. Now it's time for Sajan sir to come up. Sajan sir, what's your feedback?
Good evening, everybody. That is a very awesome presentation by the Sujal Verma, and really all point is the very common point we all are face in our routine life, and that points feel more confident before face an interview. If we are not confident, then we cannot success. And for man or woman, both dressing sense is different and how to handle this situation. Some percentage of interview we favor only by our dressing sense, and this is the very uh, most important point in our life. And coming and things to avoid are also very good. Which points are to need to avoid in such a way? All presentation is a very nice presentation, and thank you very much for this nice.
Okay, thank you so much, Sajan sir. I think we'll stop the recording.